What is going on, buddy?
Hello!
It is Pixel Partners here. Shit, and welcome back. I don't even know how the fuck I did that. I'm using a joystick and I managed to hit up on the thing. Welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. When we left off, jellyfish.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could jump in and swim with them. Go in there, Gallica.
Nope.
Never mind. All right, but before we go ahead and take part in Luis's soiree, and by take part I mean not take part because we're infiltrating his fucking ship. We can do it at any point because I guess we can go through the whole thing in one go, but they're kind of encouraging you in case things are difficult to do it in waves if needed.
Yeah. And
do it before the party, but we're gonna wait a little bit as we build our friendships and all.
Got the day countdown in the top right corner is very reminiscent of something else.
I know, it works in a very similar way. And I will say that I am very glad that the game has pre-made dungeons again, just like Persona 5 did, because I know we've been going backwards and stuff, but the pre-made dungeons make things a lot more intricate and fulfilling, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, anyways, that's enough about a different game. We're playing this game.
Yes.
And what I want to do today, or tonight, I suppose, as we start out, because we need imagination to go forward, because there are a couple people I could hang out with, I believe. Like we have Heismay, who I would love to, and Briggita. There's more in that nonsense, which can be done, but there's no, like, they're ready to hang out as long as you've got time. But Alonzo is behind some imagination, and so is forwarding STROHL'S quest. I'm really close on that, so I want to look around. Let me see. Imagination is the sparkle coming out of the fucking dome.
Yep.
So I want to look around for that around here because we don't know the events that happen here, and there's one right across over here.
Whoa.
So I can do that because we should be able to hopefully get up to the next level through this.
Sanctor.
We've got, of course, a church person here, but you're the ones from the exhibition. Why would you do such a thing? As if you sought to denounce sanctism itself.
Oh. I take it you're angry.
No, I only have a tale I'd like you to hear. My intent is not to criticize. It is a thought-provoking folktale I imagine you have not heard. When I saw you at the exhibition, I was reminded of it.
We reminded you of a folktale? I admit, I'm curious.
It's just something about home my imagination. Let's fucking
Listen
go.
to what this guy has to say.
Please give me 4 dots. Thank you, then let us move to the back of the church to speak further. Tell me your story, a wise one. Once upon a time, in a faraway village, there lived an old woman with the talent of making miraculous remedies said to cure any illness. But the people of the village despised her medicine, which had a deeply unpleasant taste. It also had a terrible side effect causing terrible pain, as though the entire body were being stabbed with needles.
Oh, God.
Oh, and I thought the cherry flavor was the worst. I know, right? Some even told her, I would rather die than endure such a fate.
Jesus.
Still, they could not deny its effectiveness, and though they were reluctant, they sought her medicines when it was necessary. But one day, a man came to the village. The man said, I can make better medicine than the old woman's poison. From his pocket, he pulled a vial of sweet-smelling liquid and handed it to one of the sick. It was Kool-Aid. The sick man who had been taking the woman's medicine for years always looked ill. He eyed the vial with disgust, but after he quaffed it, his eyes widened in surprise. It tastes like sweet fruit, he said. And suddenly the pain and suffering of his malady vanished. People were stunned by the medicine's effectiveness. The villagers begged the man for all the medicine he had. It was not cheap, but they offered the man what money and crops they could. They grew furious with the old woman as well. They had fervor, which couldn't work as well. How dare you deceive us with this poison disguised as medicine, they said. The woman looked as though she might deny the accusation, but then suddenly continued making her draughts. However, the people no longer were interested in her medicine. They shouted abuses at her, calling her a fraud, and eventually they drove her from the village. I said that time already. I've gone on for long enough. Maybe we can continue this tale another time.
Good. Yeah, it was just getting interesting, but I suppose we can leave it here for today.
I was really invested. How dare you fucking cliffhanger me? I was invested, my dude. Tell me more. I'll be back in a month from now, because now I'm going to be fucking busy, dude.
We're a visionary.
Yeah, it's the same thing you say every single time. So.
Well then.
It's time I got back to the others. But also back to Grand Trad to talk to the guy. Now they'll fucking believe me.
Yeah. It's like, listen.
And we can make progress.
Somehow.
Word is, a great number of the city soldiers have been injured. It would seem they had a run-in with a human.
The group that was attacked was comprised, not compromised. Well, they were compromised.
They were compromised just massively.
They were also comprised mainly of new recruits out on a training exercise. Many of their injuries are quite grave, I'm afraid.
Does that sound familiar, Stroll? How horrible. Something we can do to help.
That reminds me.
We've already taken on a related request, haven't we? Let's go gather those medicinal ingredients so that they can treat the injured. Oh yeah, that's right. That whole thing.
Yeah, there's the medicine we have to go get. There's a lot of quests that we have to do.
Yeah.
Which I'm trying my best to focus on balancing my free time with them.
But first.
But let's go ahead and
the guy
head
who
back
won't
over.
believe us.
We need to go over here by the Grand Cathedral.
I mean, to be fair, it is a reasonable thing to not believe us.
If only Stroll would walk like a fucking just down the road.
Yeah.
Because he's literally at the other end of this other place. And he's like, no, we need to split up. Trust me, you can handle this. It's like, okay, sure, fine.
And what do you want?
When will you learn? Did this fish stink? That's our imagination.
Yeah.
There's an overall imagination about fish being smelly. I was able to choose words to convince the merchant I have no ill intent. How interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand.
That is not the voice you give him.
No, but he changed it, so I'm doing this one now. Amusing as it was, I worried about how it would keep them fresh. That stirs some memories. Count of Halia that I remember was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to all he met.
Business is done.
Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Very well. Tell me your story and I will listen. Not that I believe you. I see. You must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you?
Right, a friend.
I do apologize, but but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and con men have been tried every trick in the book to claim it.
I do appreciate
Yeah.
your assistance.
I have indeed been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please, give him that message. The rest are details I'd prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him with you when you are able. Stroll!
Get over
Please,
here.
I found him. Stroll, I'm calling. You're down over this fucking way, Stroll.
We will call
I know you're
you
over
by
here.
your first name if you don't show up.
I remember you're over here fucking run down with the sword, and I almost called it a scooter. I guess
Kind of.
it's a scooter of sorts.
It scoots.
A sword scooter. A swooter.
Swoot.
All right,
Oh, did he
Swoot
fucking
this.
move now?
Swoot that.
The fuck does swoon mean? Stroll, where?
Stroll?
Hey, mister.
Hey, mister, wanna wrestle? Okay, cause I thought that when we saw him before he was there, I know a report
He might
to
have
him at
moved.
least. Oh wait, he's changed his symbol, I think. Yes, that's why.
There
He's
he
not a quest
is.
marker, he's a hangout session.
Hi.
So that means it's probably gonna take the day, but I don't mind that one bit. Get off the sword scooter, the swooter. Hello, what's your plan for the day? I get restless too, but I suppose it's important to let off steam, huh? Hey, we gotta talk, dude.
Yes.
You know like funding and leads on the enhanced matter? I found the man holding it for you.
Yep.
You fucking what? Have you? You must take me to him so we can talk.
He's like, holy shit, you actually found the guy?
Could've done this yesterday if you fucking followed me. What's the voice I gave this guy again? I'm a fucking fly on the wall with no brain.
Sounded like
It's
this.
nice to meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. And how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father had a charity work providing aid to the downtrodden. Sounded lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work in the capital. I would knew his business here, to be honest. I could actually, your father's ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands.
No,
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you will do with it?
that is.
I had thought to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. Refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and knowing this, I would put these funds to the needs of my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory, and be able to tend to the hardships for many seasons to come. You surely are a Strohl, lad, right down to your father's strength of character. I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. A payment plan of sorts to balance things out. It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry, and you're in desperate need of corn and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You then offer this land to your people to build upon. Will not give them solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such short order. If it's the negotiations you are concerned about, that is where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you've heard of the name Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He's well versed in such matters. Isn't that the guy that fucking told us off immediately?
I think so.
That was the really pompous guy that we met earlier on. He's like,
yeah.
Do you have anyone else? Is there anyone else you might know? So you do know him. I can appreciate why you'd recoil from him.
He's like, oh, so you know.
But for such an occasion as this, you would be a potent ally. I dare say it would be precisely the savior you'd need to realize your ideals.
My ideals.
My ideals, you say?
Yes.
I apologize. I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Was it hear my mother and father say often? Practically bludgeoned me with it. Wise words to live by.
Yeah.
They instilled you with wise words. Yeah. Well, now do I see that? Back then I couldn't appreciate it. If I can procure new land, all those people could return to some semblance of the lives they were forced to abandon. And go back to a time of peace before the human attacked.
Just...
You have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin. And I have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many depends on our fight. I hope lies with you, Captain. Oh shit, that's some pressure I didn't think about. I didn't realize until now I have to lead millions of people. Oh god, oh I can't handle this. No, calm down, I can't handle this. Fuck, I've fucked up now, haven't I?
God.
We'll take it easy, one step at a time.
I'll carry them too.
Battle hypnosis, one reserve, so we'll get. Oh, so he gets once again. Okay. I don't have any people that. If that's how it works, then. I give my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. I'm surely no easy feat to find him. I just needed to be imagination. SpongeBob taught me well. Oh, and you gave me tolerance too? Fuck yeah, dude. What the fuck do you mean? How did I give you tolerance? If you don't mind me asking, did you hear anything else about my father and the search? Yeah, I'm not gonna make you sad by saying you loved his son. I feel like saying he was a man of virtue will make you the most proud without feeling sad about him thinking about how much he loved you. Right. So let's go with that. I'm told he was a man of many virtues.
There we go.
Yes, that sounds about right. Other people still remember him so fondly. Makes me happy to hear it. Also than I imagined. My father in the same position I am now. I wonder what he would do. Hopefully not die again. Would you stop that? What's wrong with you? I'm a content creator. I'm sorry. What the fuck does that mean?
Gallica shows up. What'd I miss?
Don't ask.
Strohl, was he being out of pocket again?
Yes!
Oh boy.
Oh my god. You?
How grand.
Oh.
Are you the same one as before?
Calm fairy.
Oh. I don't know if that was the same one.
No. Are you here to listen to the music too? Kind of puts the mind at ease, doesn't it? True. Maybe it's because I've been so tense lately, but the music is really soothing right now. Oh, didn't expect another fairy to see where I was coming from. The other fairies around here have kind of lost the plot, so it's nice to meet someone I can actually hold a conversation with.
Sometimes the medieval fantasy setting is lost on me when they start using some modern slang. Yeah. I don't know of anyone from 1,000. I've lost the plot of my life. God damn. Oh, that's funny though.
Really? Back at the Hidden Village, everyone seemed to get along pretty well. That's so, well, you said you were tired, so I won't keep blabbing at you. They play music a lot here, though, so come rest your weary soul anytime.
Just like that, they were gone. They're like vanishing. It's almost like a collectible of sorts, the fairies,
Yeah.
but then they just disappear. No, shut up. Then they just disappear. That's the Colosseum over there. Was the... No, I need a tail. That's right, for the Colosseum. So I have to take on that one bounty still. I'm gonna catch up with Heismay. As much as I have the Brigitta storyline, I'm behind a little bit. Just a little bit. Heismay, he's also a battle companion, so get more abilities, hopefully. So let's go and see what's going on with him after we, you know, found a nice little plot for his son last time.
Yeah.
Apologies.
I've no one else to rely on.
Huh?
He
Heismay?
knows they can trust us. Hey, buddy. I forgot about the pantry and stuff. I always forget about that still. Pantry.
It's a good thing he's on the runner, otherwise you would have forgotten completely.
Yeah.
This is...
It's just something I think about, to spend every day coming back here and, you know, doing that and then, you know,
Well then.
doing little washroom stuff.
Yeah.
Ah, the experience of life.
Just remember that you have to take a shower every day.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you gotta do.
And that'll help you
But
remember to come
also,
here.
only poop every Sunday.
Stop.
The game taught us that only on Idol's Day. Or is that, would that be Saturday here? It's a 5-day week. I don't know what the fuck. Guys, mad. Why, hello there. For all the time we spent in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? I've been thinking of the UG village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. Well, let's just go and see, my buddy.
Yes.
Right then, suppose I'll stop wasting time diddling and ready myself. Place is just to the east of Mount Hira. We're just hidden, so I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
Instead of stomp, 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 stomp.
That's not, what do you mean that's not quiet and careful?
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari.
Tadari, it's me, Heismay. I've returned and have something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. Might feel some hostility in
I'm
the air.
used to that.
Okay, you know what? I'm used to that, dude.
Hey.
Nothing I'm not used to.
I apologize.
Ah, yes, the Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize.
The Elden experience.
I don't know.
We don't know. No.
Can you fucking imagine? I fucking don't know. Do you want to take over one since I've done a lot of voices so far? Just roll with the flow until we figure out what's going on here, but just to mix it up a little bit.
Was it a guy?
It sounded like a guy. It sounded like a very deep grunt there, so.
Heismay, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend.
As if the years weren't any kind to you, Tadari.
I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is
He
this?
is.
This is Pixel, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament of the throne. Nice to meet you. I'm the future
Yeah,
king.
you don't
It's
wanna
nice
say-
to meet you.
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No. No, I came to see the cemetery. Trying to find a place where my son can rest.
Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then.
He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely, I thought he just liked the hill. No, it's not something the villagers would accept easily, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
All right. Thank you.
Here.
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see the trees is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claws that left them. It brings back memories.
Swiping at it or climbing.
Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a small bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I'd go whinging to Tadari about it.
Ah.
Adorable. So even you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it?
Not at all, no.
You're cute now!
Yeah, exactly.
The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too.
He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he?
And he wants his child buried here. The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Ooh.
Do you hear?
Not very welcoming.
Not very welcoming, huh? Sounds like you're not welcome here.
Well,
Exactly within my expectations, then. They decline. Let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heismay.
Explain the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here.
Indeed. Thank you.
Breathless.
Master Tadari!
Oh god.
The other phones is gone.
What?
Uh-oh. What?
Oh, what is the meaning of this?
I was gonna say that maybe that something was gonna get... Even a nice brings home to the village. Hear a voice from somewhere.
Tro was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all.
I can hear you, you know.
Hey.
I can hear your every word. That's you.
Oh, right.
That's Tadari there.
I'm sorry, Heismay. Cannot excuse the villagers' behavior.
The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind and became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve.
No, no, no.
Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my sole salvation. Feel Heismay's profound sorrow and strong trust. We're gonna get it back, right? We're gonna burn them down till we get it.
I love how you read the small box for him, but you totally skipped the thing at the end of STROHL'S.
Ah, my bad. Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned? Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
Apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It's my duty as chief. No. As one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village, but today I think it's best you leave.
Very well. Ironically, he turned out to be the homie.
Yeah.
Told me to be careful of being rejected, but he was a good man.
It was literally the entire rest of the village that was bad.
Time marches
Yeah.
on, and the age of
God
the new
damn.
king draws nearer.
I like that one. I want to talk with him more.
God.
Everyone else, fuck them.
Yeah.
Hey, Briggita, I found a village to burn down.
Oh my god. It's finally Forgiveness Day. There's big sales throughout the city, so make sure you don't miss any.
Shut
Oi
up.
there.
Let me see if there's anything, because I
I'm
mean...
just incredulous.
Let's go.
I can go check out the shops. I mean, we did some shopping before, so I don't
This
think
is
there's
on
going to be
sale,
too
right?
much to, Here, what? Oh, yes.
My influence extends beyond just igniters. I've informed them of the deal. Use this gift well.
So I've wasted money so far, haven't I? I could get things for much, much cheaper than I did. There's the harpoon that I can't do anything with.
We also
Did
have
I
stuff to
not
get
get that
appraised, by
for
the
you?
way.
Huh?
We have stuff to get appraised. Yeah.
Oh.
Gambler's Jewel. Luck plus
It's luck.
3.
I think we had another one of those before. Nope. That's not worth it at all. It's garbage. It's garbage.
Now then.
Sell the stuff we got there. But yeah, I don't want to quite do that because I have all of my magic is increased by the current one. So a +5 on attack is not that big of an
Yeah.
increase on there compared to I mean, this also
Sailor
does
sword?
ice strength, but it's not what I'm looking for on that one.
Zweihander.
That could be used for the Seeker. I might. Oh,
Zweihander.
it's not something that he needs right now
Dang.
because we bought the guillotine blade for him, which was much
That's
better.
right. It just sounds cool.
Yeah, I'll get the Sailor
both
Sword
sound
for
cool.
when I go back to Seeker at some point, probably, or when I go switch around a little bit.
Halberd. Isn't that what Hulkenberg uses in her knight form? Her normal knight form.
Yes, but at the same time, it looks like the fishing harpoon would be one to use on that one. Automatic uses attack at start of combat.
Ooh.
Fuck it, we ball. We spend our
deserves
money.
it.
Yeah. If we put her back, which we'll probably put her back on that at some point, especially when we get the later on night ones that I really want to check out. That'll be
Yeah.
handy. But other than that, hold on. Let me see what's let me go outside and see what some of these other places are.
Like
Because we
armor.
checked out we checked out the armor before, so no need to do that. But there's also
Thank you kindly.
the Black Cat's Claw.
Kindly.
I think it might be an ingredient store.
The goods are cheap today.
Hi there. I don't have anything.
Man,
to
it's
get
gonna
that,
bother
so-
me not knowing what it said at the end of Strolls. Of course, you pay more attention when it's your favorite.
I mean, it wasn't about any favorites or anything. It's always, the classical. I really sense that trust, the determination.
I know,
the blah blah
but
blah
I
blah
like
blah.
I like not missing anything at all.
It's fine. I'm buying some revival stuff there to have handy.
I wonder if it was on screen enough to be able to pause on it.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope so.
Buy a couple of these for charm. Buy a couple of those for days. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much for your excellent business.
Thank you kindly.
And then I have
Real
the
cheap
fishmonger. All right. Some cooking supplies, just because I want to have some
Marbled
extra.
bluefin tuna.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah, it does.
Having some of those, I can try and make sure I can cook more things. Hello. And I've got plenty of those.
Yeah.
I'll buy a few more of those. I can only buy 3, but that's the 30 NP to 1 ally, so that could be handy in a pinch.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much,
All right.
my vendor frienders.
Especially since it's like a, literally like the Black Friday of things, like you said.
Yeah. Now when it comes to that, let's go ahead and hang out with Bardon, because that also will open up
Let
the
me
rank
drink
3.
some water.
Of
I
course,
just did this voice for what, 4 hours?
because we did play D&D where you were running a voice that is very similar to his.
Scottish accent.
But once we do that, I should be able to power through to complete Moore's quest. Because I think he wants the second evolution of the archetype that Bardon brought us, which is like the general or something like that. Because he was, or down over here. The commander, but we need the second one that's there. Because remember, the commander wasn't quite it. That'll be in the quest thing here. Well, look while you're doing that. Yeah, the general. So, get up that over. We got enough of those thingies around where we can do that. Bardon, hello, my friend.
It's definitely warmed up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You're here, glad you're well.
Thank you.
This man here is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me, see? I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds at the town, actually. If you've time to spare, could we talk?
Oh, you fucking know it, dude.
Thank you.
What's a dude? Thanks, I've got so much to tell you, which is only natural when there are so many bothers about the place.
Let me help you out, buddy.
My apologies.
Make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but it'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city's government administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Alright, sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you worry.
That whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest way for that kind of thing happening again.
I support you.
Yeah.
I wish you all the success in that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself.
And then,
Too many good folk here who've lost loved ones.
There we go. Yeah.
Whew. This accent. We gotta straighten this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
got to say,
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace.
Chop their heads off.
No, not like that. I'm sorry now, I didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. The kind of host laces burdens on his guest. I'll have some real eats whipped up for you. We must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town.
Yeah! Bring me your finest wine, even
And
though I
the
can't drink.
sandworm. Thanks to you, all the winds are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bunny voices of theirs.
And you're not being overly scary as the like predator thing for the game there. You learned your lesson.
That's right.
Sure, I never took a liking to be called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those winds and all this town's people.
You really care about kids, huh?
Sure, I suppose. They're cute little things after all.
it was so long ago.
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself.
Oh shit, here we go.
It was back when monsters were tearing up Martyr from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. The mission was a long one, and what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake. So I stayed. When I finally came home, no one was there.
Oh.
My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. Damn. Then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many wee ones started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I'd lost my own child, and I couldn't protect any of the others. Wish I could be the one to disappear instead of them.
You aren't to blame.
Yeah.
Oh, you can protect them now.
Yeah, you can protect them
You're
now.
the one in charge.
No,
yes.
But you can protect them now, can't you?
Aye.
Aye, you're right. Moping about won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
Won't let the Wayans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. Consider us comrades, you know, seeing as you're aiming for the throne. We both strive for a better world.
I can't keep the truth of Bardon when he shows such sincere trust in me. Playing him out there to not take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
What?
Well, first a scheme with Heismay, now this. You play a long game, the lot of you. But, thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, yet you've confided in me because you trust me, yes?
Of course.
That's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envisions the same future as you do.
Thank you, thank you. I feel Bardon's resolve as governor and his deep faith in me.
Oh.
He.
The Honourable Guardsman Bardon, keeper and inheritor of the Commander's
Oh,
virtues.
hold one moment, here's the voice in my head again. Yes, ma'am?
What do you mean the voice in your head?
Don't ask.
Through the shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same thing all day. Yep. Alright. Thanks, dude.
I shall lay down my very life for the town.
General! The General.
Awesome.
See,
Perfect.
it's one thing, like, doing this accent with stuff that I'm coming up with in my head and reading it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell ye, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello.
It's all part of a game. It's fine.
Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire.
Oh.
Oh, buddy! And to think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry. I'll protect the town you worked so hard to save.
That's that.
It's a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. Hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety.
Thank you, my friend.
I also pray I can stop scaring wee little babies.
Oh.
Parents sanctor.
Damn that Bardon. It's disgusting watching him play hero.
Bitch, excuse me?
He's a bloody rosant. Fit for guarding the town and not else. There's someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader. Yet somehow the masses cheering for Bardon.
Aye.
Oh, and I have a plan to deal with it. Let's discuss the details inside.
They're gonna try to assassinate him.
I decided to return to the group.
You're not gonna tell
He has so much on his plate. I shouldn't tell him anything about a potential assassination.
Why
plot
the
against his
fuck
life.
would we not go back to Bardon? That's kind of bad. bad. Like, I know it's from the next plot point of
man.
the story, but dude, that seems a little
Interesting.
pressing.
How much is taking my current Oh, I need wisdom for Alonzo. I thought it was okay, so I need a little bit of that.
No, you have to be wise.
Okay, and I think once again I'm getting close on that one. Wisdom is over there.
You have to
One
be
or two more
wise.
events and I can get that going.
Not battle. Wise.
But
You get that.
yes.
Some other people might. Who knows?
Brigitta, how's this whole thing
Oh god,
going?
I get to do her voice now. Oh.
I'm sorry
Oh,
that
just
it's
filled
your
with such
voices that want to
senseless
talk to me at
anguish.
night.
I need to drink more water now.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. You're not who I'm looking for. Interesting.
A watchman.
I don't trust that. No, then, kid. You one of Lady Brigitta's contacts, then? I am. I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid through.
Wow.
And you, Elden? Sure as anything. There's no new ways. Come on in, I suppose. Yeah. I heard that.
He didn't do that. Don't make him do. Ugh. Didn't expect you to show up. You hear the
Criers. Sorry. I hit the button by accident.
That's crier. I'll be a crier.
The anti-igniter terrorist hideout has been burned to the ground. Local villager front for criminal fiends. Torch stakes renowned igniter merchant Lady Brigitta Lycon.
Lycon.
Those fearmongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital Grand Trad once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye, hear ye.
However, they've been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitta. 3 cheers for magic igniters.
There you have it.
But they're lying, right? But they're lying.
It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you'd believe in me? I didn't do anything. But the people I met then at the village, they're dead now.
Up.
Those people.
They were no anti-igniter group. It was a Sanctus church, or rather those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them, and so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme. Making it look like the work of an anti-igniter group, they knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
You get it, right?
In short, this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience.
What will you do? What do you plan to do now?
Killing some churchmen won't change anything. Not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance, and the ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who will sit atop it. In other words, the church.
Gross.
In those days.
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak, their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms, when I decided from then on I'd be the one doing the taking.
I don't like the space very much anymore. I want to go back home. I don't like the outside world.
If the weak always die, if they'll lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here, made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be.
They can't hurt me. You fucking watch.
It'll be fine.
They can't hurt me. I can protect myself. So you don't have to.
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light? In this world? Why won't you let me give up?
Brigitta's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart. But we're bonding nonetheless. Oh my god. Merchant markdown.
Why did you?
Alright.
Pixel, when you think of this world you want to create, do you imagine there?
Hope.
Right.
Hope? Hope!
It sounds like a country too bright for me.
I don't know what took over me for a second there.
I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful.
Aw, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna leave
Calm
now.
her down.
I'm gonna go now. I'll just let you
I'd like
sort
to
that
think I
out.
did a pretty good job.
And that you did. Arbor's Day.
She is fun to voice act.
Yes.
Speaking of,
Because she's so full of emotion.
There's a cemetery near Bridehaven called the Tomb of Lament, but whispers of something most frightening appearing in its crypt. We children sharing ghost stories now. Hold on, let me get nervous so we can scare the boots off of them.
There may be substance in this bedtime story. I too have heard rumors of an unidentified monster stalking the cemetery.
Whoa.
Haven't we already accepted a request regarding that? Let's take out this monster before it causes any more trouble.
I'm sure it's fine.
Was that the look?
We ought to proceed with caution.
We've got a couple, so I'm not quite sure exactly. Stroll's ready for more vibing.
Is he? Yay!
Let's go ahead and do it, because we still got some
Stroll,
days. Come with me. But, just a moment, because I just realized there's something I want to try and do quick.
What?
What now?
If I can't now, if I'm correct. That's right, so you're running the commander right now. So if I can increase that on you so that, because I want to try and get the thing done to push forward.
Oh.
Hold on, let me use some of the more basic ones so I don't waste anything too big on there. Ooh, that's a baby
You
one
just need
there.
a tiny little...
Yep.
To greater heights.
Alright, so that's now fully done.
Nice.
Endurance increased by 2. You'll love to see that.
Nice.
And now, through you, I can study the General.
Can inspire allies in the... Oh. Can inspire allies in the back row or move all allies there.
Interesting.
Its offensive repertoire with synthesis skills also expands.
Okay. Icy Strike, Ice Dodge. Moves allies to the back row, increases their defense by 2 ranks for 3 turns.
Megiddo.
Some almighty damage.
Ooh.
Frigid Fortress Tactic deals heavy magic ice damage to one enemy. Inflicts a one-time weakness to ice. Interesting.
Huh.
Fancy.
So we go from Natsu the commander to Grey Buster the general.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fascinating.
I'm gonna study. It's the general, okay? Just give me some fucking money and it's all yours. Thank you.
I'm counting on you. Of course.
All right. The general. Oh, worthy heart of temperance, anxiety, and strength greater still. If thou prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul. A soul of the commander.
I see.
Impressive. This is the power of the general. I will further support the squadron and lead us to triumph. I shall stake my life on the offer of victory to His Highness and to all. Such is my promise.
Thank you.
A new means of protection.
I'm not gonna channel it yet because I kind of like the abilities that are on this one more. Ironically, I like the attack boost, pushing everyone to the front line a lot.
That is cool.
But still gonna level that bad bitch up with a few of these.
I've acquired a new power.
Thank you. And then we give more. More.
New means of protection.
Thank you. More.
We do have a lot
More!
of experience items.
More. More. More.
To
More!
greater heights.
Good
Oh,
lord.
my headphones are going everywhere. More. More.
He's like, what? What do you want?
More.
Chanting his name.
More.
More.
I've acquired a new power.
Thank you.
It bothers me that it's not at 15.
We're getting close. I'm hopping to the baby one. It might take quite a few of these, but yeah, I'll use one of these quick before that, because that might not even get us to the point
Yeah.
where it would be. Okay, now I can definitely
Now
use the hero's
you-
incense on that one. Let's fucking go.
Nice.
All right. Well then, let's take a little pit stop.
Wait
then,
for
shall we?
portable quests.
Oh wait, where the fuck is he?
All right then.
More?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where I saw him here. He's usually sitting somewhere.
Yeah, I can never keep
Was
track
there a
of his
fountain
ass around
here too that he was sitting at?
Ah, he's on the bench over here. That's it.
Okay, I knew it was by a fountain.
Yep.
Now, where
Hey,
was
buddy. I'm gonna visit you. I'm
Oh,
gonna
he's on
read
the
a book.
bench. I never noticed you sit on the bench before.
Hey, dude.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
Yes. Let's talk about it all.
Get commander to level 20. No.
You've done a wonderful job cultivating the general. Yes, a splendid accomplishment indeed.
Incredible.
Thank you. And we get imagination from it too.
All right.
And we get more leaves of light. I get everything I put back in there and more.
Nice.
Our research proceeds apace. Thank you. Something still worrying you? You alright? Is there something still worrying you?
I must apologize.
My apologies. I don't mean to worry you.
I get the impression something's weighing you down, though.
I'm scared. The truth is, I'm beginning to remember where this place is. Really?
What?
Really? Really?
Why, that's...
This is where I once strove in scholarly pursuit, much like I'm doing now. Yet with a crucial difference. In the past, I'm certain I had a full team at my side.
Oh.
All of us shared the same dream. We labored to make our ideals a reality. That's what I remember, at least.
Just a sec. That sounds like a pretty important clue.
Why?
But if that's the case, why has no one come to rescue me from here? Isn't that strange? Under normal circumstances, surely someone would notice something was amiss. What if my imprisonment here is for the better?
Did I?
What if I was not locked in here by kingly decree, but by the decision of my peers?
Oh.
Did I make a grave mistake?
Calm down.
Calm down. It's
Hey.
fine, I'm sure. Try to calm down.
However,
But, no, you're right. I can hardly solve any of this with a mind clouded by panic. I must not run from the past, no matter what truths lie in store for me. My apologies, the prospect of the unknown simply shook me for a moment. All we can do is continue onward, I suppose.
You know, he has some valid concerns.
Yeah. Rank 6.
I'm telling you, what if he remembers being evil and then...
Now then, for your next task, I ask that you summon your courage and open your mind. You must study even more varieties of archetypes.
Okay.
I believe you're well on your way toward the ultimate archetype.
Ultimate.
Own your virtues well. Our success depends upon them. You will become the ultimate archetype. This isn't a Persona crossover. It's Danganronpa, baby.
No.
this one's important.
Need 25. That's gonna be a decent bit.
Yeah.
Heroes jeweled. That's gonna be a fucking
Whoa.
chunky one. We have not had a jeweled root
5 of
before.
them. A jeweled root?
Grapple with the anxieties of those around you and overcome those obstacles. Someday we may take our ideal world a reality. May make our ideal world a reality. And take the world and create a reality of our own from it.
Beat up your comrade's anxiety.
Exactly.
Grab it by the neck and just beat it up.
Plateau text.
That's a good kitty.
So
Mean good man.
cute. I think he likes you.
He loves me.
I
Like
think he
does not-
likes you.
Like cannot simply process it. He loves me.
Likes.
He likes you. He loves me. Let's get that
All right,
straight.
this isn't a competition here.
Yes, it is.
Says you.
For every pet, it's a competition of who it loves best. You know that. All right, how many archetypes do I have right now?
A lot.
I did not upgrade. Oh, I can't upgrade that one yet because I need rank 3 with Nyaris. But I potentially have. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I've got 19 right now that I have.
Yeah.
The question marks are the ones I need to unlock at some point. The faker, that's gonna take a fucking long time to get the next one
So
of
we need
that.
6 more.
Need to get to level 7 to get our final seeker one done. So once I can
Yeah.
get more archetypes, that's set. Maria up to level 8 so I can get the final version of the healer / cleric. Brigitta up. Otherwise, the merchant commander one I can handle to get that up easily. Other than that, and then with this one we got to get Brigitta up to 8.
I
Stroll
wonder
up to
what's
8
going to
for
be
that one.
beyond cleric. Paladin?
Oh, I almost died for a second there. I'm good. I don't know. It doesn't look quite paladin-y to me. That almost feels like something that would go along the knight route.
Like sage.
I don't know. There's also a couple ones that we have not opened up the path for yet. We've got 3 that don't have anything yet. Have to still meet some new faces. But Stroll! Jesus Christ. All right, let's go talk. We're going places with you, all right? And we're going home.
Hey,
Hello, what's your plan for today? I give Roses too, but I suppose it's important to let off steam, All right, regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems my father's merchant friend reached out to Lord Hydron. If you go to the Grand Cathedral to negotiate, if you have time, would you accompany me, Pixel?
Of course.
thanks.
Thank you. Let's make the royal capital. If this turns out for the best.
Yeah.
It's not like this is
Last
gonna
time
go
we
fucking
tried
long at all.
didn't go well.
I don't remember his voice,
Just
but
a pompous asshole.
I've been informed about the land. This conversation could have been well as random, but if you'd only informed me of your assets.
I'm pretty sure this is around what the voice was.
What are these documents? Contract, lad? You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With but a signature, you become a landowner.
Worry not.
This is countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited it after losing his fortunes in a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner. Then we're to presume this land still has tenants. He has quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them. The choice is yours. Your property, your people.
Oh, wow.
A bargain, wouldn't you say? The total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details, this land is readily available, and that makes it valuable. It's even an estate matter you can claim at your convenience.
No.
It matters, actually.
something is
yeah.
off. Something seems off about this.
Yeah.
Right. Are there any residents there? If there are already residents there, I'll be introducing conflict by moving the Hallians on top of them.
Exactly.
Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision.
Yeah, we need, like, blank land.
Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A Lord Holly deserves the title without a land to govern. You reject this contract knowing that?
Stick to your ideals.
Yeah.
Hope is only a step beyond a clear conscience. Behind. Fuck.
Pixel?
Oh.
Remember my parents saying,
Yeah, I said it right. Uh-huh.
Apologies.
I do apologize, Lord Hydron, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract.
Yeah, rip it.
Fuck you, yeet. Do you know what a refusal will do to my reputation? As noble, you must know that this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All of the land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counter offer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital.
Oh.
100. Vacant offices does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk can never afford them. You've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. You surprised? Looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries.
Clever.
Clever. That was a clever move, Strohl.
Now then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer were it to come to light you were trying to scam us. Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. I've simply made a competitive offer for vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really? Just the idiots you'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who could not even flee correctly.
Wow.
You sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy, and you'll live to regret it.
Fine.
You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents who risked their lives to protect their people are the real nobles, and my heroes.
Aww.
Now, Lord Hydron, shall we put ink to parchment?
He's just staring at his hand. Huh? You did what?
I think, you took
it
this.
was,
It's him. It's been a while.
Master, you used your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital.
Oh, you're trying to rush it for us goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. When I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I looked Pixel here in the eyes. And I wanted to see your smiles again.
He just looks at me.
The ones I remembered from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. Nobleman is a shield in his people's hands. Double enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Thus, what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I am sorry, though. I only want House Haliatus to rise again.
That's
Glory, you've shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It has been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words could express, to serve such a dignified family.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day.
wow.
Oh, young Master Leon... Pardon, Lord Strohl.
Thank
It is with our utmost gratitude that we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees.
Let us begin life anew.
God, stop.
Dreaming now one day we will unfurl the banner of House Haliatus and serve its new lord proudly. Rangeef, everyone, whoever the fuck you are, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
That's not a death flag, that's a promise, okay? And thanks to you as well, Pixel. I couldn't have made it through this without you. It was all you, dude. It was your determination that saw us through, Strohl. You're a genuine friend, you know that? That's it?
You know?
The question mark that we did, huh?
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was far more simple than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself.
Yeah.
But wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me. St. Strohl's intense determination. It's like nothing I've felt before.
The proud noble Strohl, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within
A
thee.
new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and
Yeah,
by the blah 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 blah.
So his final archetype is open now.
I've got it, Father.
The samurai!
Fuck yeah!
Ooh!
Fuck yeah, dude!
Hold.
Let's go!
Hold. Well, I should. Hold on a minute. Okay, wait. Let me finish my one like this. Well, I should visit my parents' grave. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance.
No, it's okay.
I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangeef. I even found a merchant my father knew as well.
That's
Your father would tell us all the time if there was ever an emergency to gather at the capital.
In Grandrod? But that's... Pay me no mind. We returned, we to your new accommodations. Couldn't fucking speak there, my bad.
So because you're standing next to your boyfriend.
I'm even more popular with all the 3 people that I managed to house.
Those 3
Let's go.
people, yeah.
Rengif already loved me, so he didn't count. But the others, they counted. I matter to them now. I'm a fucking hero.
What now?
Strohl! Now I think, yeah, he is mastered, so we can indeed... Oh, he has to get some levels in general, though. It's always gotta be that way.
Look at that, though. Look at it.
Uh-huh.
Dude.
Now then, he'll do medium physical slash to one enemy. Thunderblade for heavy physical electric damage to all enemies.
Hey, yo. Attack
You know,
war?
I'm getting used to this a little bit because now I see why they do this. Because Strohl, his magic is weak. But it's not based off his magic stat. It still does electric, but it's based off his strength.
Physical electric, yeah.
So that's why they have those differences in there. So it's like, even if
oh
magic
my God,
is weak for one.
concentrate.
Oh, you
Your favorite thing, attack war.
Interesting. That makes your attack just better at the beginning. Increase caster attack by 3 ranks for 3 turns.
Oh my God.
Increase caster's hit evasion rate by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Jesus fucking Christ.
Ooh.
Recovers HP every turn. Halves damage, renders caster unable to... Oh. That's interesting. I mean, that's going to be guaranteed. Once he hits level 20, that's guaranteed no matter what. But, I mean, half damage, that's...
Damn.
He won't have misses, but that's still...
God,
Alright, but I have to unlock this for him, so...
I see.
Because I have to work
Commander
on...
and then General.
Yeah, I've got to go all the way up through General for that.
But boy, would that be worth it.
That's going to take some experience points to get up through, but that is very much an end game level. It's going to take some work
enchantments
to
to
do that.
strengthen its own skills. Nope. Strengthen its own power because you went to the wrong
Sorry,
one. And physical attacks in many affinity.
Fucking crazy.
And I
Alright.
fucking love Samurai.
I know
Dude,
you do.
This is great.
Interesting.
This is awesome.
And I'd probably carry over with skill inheritance his raising edge because that's his
Raising
best.
edge, you mean?
I thought that's what I
You
said.
said raising.
I'm just tired, okay? I'm tired.
Either that or you like slurred it and it sounded like raising.
I think that's most
Raising
likely what
edge.
happened. But that's gonna be fucking handy.
Dude,
And
let's
we're gonna go ahead. Is there anyone who even wants to hang out right now?
I don't think so.
Ooh, Heismay. I might have to increase something for Heismay. Let me check quick.
Heismay.
Because he would usually be available unless it's either that or a story beat. Okay, so it's more of a have to wait to go farther in the game than on this one. Because otherwise it would say I need to upgrade. Like how it says with Alonzo. It's like, I need to have more wisdom up in this noggin of mine. So I'll probably work on that in nighttime and get more wisdom up. But we'll see what the heck we can do. Next time.
The timing with
I saw her
Gallico.
flying and I had to hurry it in there. What a great
That
plop.
was so perfect.
Also, Fimsh.
Fimsh?
The
Oh,
giant Fimsh on the wall.
Why couldn't we catch one that looked like that?
I know, instead we caught a fucking
We caught
toxic
like the,
slug.
It looked like a sea slug.
Yeah, it
Like
very
a
much
giant
was.
sea slug, and we ate it while it was still alive.
Yeah, it was still alive and kicking. If you want to call it kicking that it was doing.
Just wiggling.
God damn it, Hulkenberg, you kill me.
I hope that we're able to fish out of that thing and have an actual fish.
I want to fish once. I want to
Like,
fish once,
please.
goddammit.
Strohl deserves to eat real food.
For once.